Time for Big Game Breakdown, as always powered and sponsored by BetOnline. Known for exceptional customer service, strong promotions, and every type of wager that we're all looking for. Go to sportsbookreview.com for the latest and best offers to open a new account today. Look at this line. Colts and the Cowboys Saturday night. Cowboys 5.5, 39.5 the total. No luck. Tolzien is the number one guy after Irsay's comments. As far as week one, we always knew it would be a borderline thing, and they don't know when Luck's going to be ready. Our stats guy has Tolzien the worst backup quarterback in the league. He also thinks he could be one of the worst number threes as well. Pagano, quote, "We'll treat Tolzien as the starter. All of our guys need to play. We're getting our team drills out here, a little bit sloppy. There's not a sense of urgency." End quote. Tolzien, it's been hot and cold. Shoot, you could say that on just about any day. There's been good plays and bad plays. You're trying to watch the film and minimize the mistakes and capitalize on the things that you see in the media room. I know that's the bland answer, but it's true. Now, this is a big spread, considering Jason Garrett is on a 2-11 straight up run in the preseason the last 4 years, Teddy.
That's how down the betting markets are on the Indianapolis Colts in the preseason. And make no mistake about it. If you watched Indy against Detroit last week, there's no way you can put any money on Indy this week, because the Colts' depth concerns were on full display everywhere in that ball game. And look, we're talking about an Indianapolis Colts team that has an A-plus level quarterback in Andrew Luck, and they paid him A-plus level money. This isn't a New England situation where, Brady took a discount to stick around so everyone else can get signed and they can win a Super Bowl. No, this is Andrew Luck in the prime of his career, who's making as much money as any quarterback in the NFL right now, and he's hurt, and he's not playing, and that leaves everything in flux for Indy. And it's not just Luck who's not available. That is a banged-up football team right now. And again, if you watch that game against the Lions, laughably bad. They were legitimately outclassed on both sides of the football. This is not a team loaded with quality depth. Things will get different when their number ones come back, but their number ones aren't coming back this week, Paulie. You can understand why Dallas, despite that 2-11 record, is laying 5.5 points in this ballgame when you talk about the worst backup quarterback in the NFL, now elevated to a starter's role.
All right, I think it's a big loss for the Cowboys. No Elliott. We'll see how the appeal goes. Probably knocked down from 6 games to 4, although he led the league in yards and carries. So you have McFadden, Morris, and Ronnie Hillman. Maybe Rod Smith, whatever they do with him. Morris has lost some weight, having a good camp. He said, quote, "We're prepared for this. We have a lot of vets in the room. We have a good group. We talked about it briefly, put it on the table, and we leave it alone now. We don't even bring it up." Garrett on Morris. He's got a great spirit about him, a great spirit in life, and a great spirit about could you be any more bland? And a great spirit about the opportunity to play football here with us. It's one thing to have that spirit, but there's one thing that goes with it. We'll get in that white tent afterwards, and he's in there for about an hour every day in the middle of the day, getting himself right and what he needs to do to get loosened up, warmed up, stretched out, and whatever he needs. Quote from Garrett, "Milk toast as usual." Now, as far as the backup quarterback battle, you have something here with McCown and Moore, or who knows who wins that job. Remember, a couple years ago, Romo was hurt, and the Cowboys went 1-11, and Moore played some of those games.
Sure. And one of the things you like to see in August, a bet-on situation, is any quarterback battle. We're going to talk about a situation in Denver where there's a quarterback battle for the first-string job, and certainly one thing you love in the preseason, the backup QB battle, or a third-string QB battle, because A, the quarterbacks are going to come on the field and play hard. B, they're going to get opportunities to show what they can do. And C, the opposing defense, especially when we talk about second and third string QB battles, they're not playing elite level defenses in the second half of these preseason games. So with Dallas, we have Luke McCown, signed just before camp, a guy who may have already outplayed and put himself ahead of Kellen Moore, and Moore, who is what he is. He's a competent backup. He's not going to win you a whole lot of games, but against a second, third, fourth string defender, Kellen Moore, in theory, should be able to move the offense. But you also talked about that Cowboys track record under Garrett. They have not been good. They have not been good favorites. They have not been good in any role. When I'm laying more than a field goal in the preseason, I need a bet on and a bet against. We've got the bet against here. I'm not convinced we have the bet on, even with that QB battle.
Hey guys, for the full video, go to sbrpicks.com.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.